What if a cop was stalking you for 3 years? What if that happened? Okay, that would be scary, right? This person out of Arkansas, this young lady was a victim of a state trooper stalking her. Former state trooper will now spend 10 years in prison for stalking a Locust Grove woman for more than 3 years. Let's put up a picture of this guy. There he is. His name is Mark Holland. Mark Holland was paid to protect and serve people, okay? In 2016, I'm giving you background now. In 2016, Skylar Galloway was working at a family-owned gas station in Independence County. The owner's brother was former trooper Mark Holland. He would come in and do coffee and stuff, and he was an officer, and he'd be getting ready for his shift. So that's how I knew him, the victim said. I was really close with his family. Galloway eventually moved and switched jobs a month later. Anonymous emails came pouring in asking for nude photos. The victim, she didn't know exactly where this was coming from because this trooper did not identify himself, okay? According to an affidavit, they would say things like, if I have to come over there, I'll take my own pics. I'm going to get what I want. You are going to scream and moan, but you probably won't really like it. Let me show you a picture of his victim, his stalking victim. Her name is Skylar Galloway. Put up her picture. There she is. Now remember, this took place for over 3 years. And she went to the authorities initially, but they said not enough evidence was here to figure out who it was. She started filing police reports with the Independence County Sheriff's Office, but was turned away. Galloway said nothing could be done basically because they did not have a name. So she decided to take matters into her own hands. Why? Because they didn't. She took matters into her own hands and started investigating. Why? Because they would not. I had to get out of it. It was either life or death for me. I had to do something about it or I was going to die. That's how extreme these emails were. She believed she was going to die, okay? After 3 years of digging, she realized it was Holland. Let's put his picture up again. She realized it was him doing this to her. Within 5 days, he was arrested by his own department and charged with 20 felonies. According to court records, Holland acquired charges of terroristic threatening, misuse of the Arkansas Crime Information Center, and 18 separate counts of stalking. Now, what made him believe he could do this to a civilian, to another person, to a human being, to a woman, and get away with it? And he did it for years. He's a criminal every day. This criminal did not simply engage in criminality against her. How do you think he treated people he encountered while being a trooper? Do you think this is a silo? Do you think this guy is a one-off? Or maybe he runs with a crew of criminals, right? I'm thankful that this young lady finally received justice. These emails obviously have stopped because they found the perpetrator. But once again, if it had not been for her investigation, if it had not been for her continuing to get to the bottom of what was happening to her, these cops would not have done a damn thing.